I'm not playing the game, so I am in the back seat. I am drinking soda pop. If it does have problems, we'll switch to me playing Resident Evil 4 blindfolded. We'll put a blindfold over my little avatar to show that I'm blindfolded, and you just gotta trust me. I am in witness protection. I witnessed uh I witnessed Brendan Fraser's movie that killed his career, which was, I believe, Journey to the Center of the Earth. And he didn't get it back until relatively recently. Good on Brendan Fraser for coming back, but Journey to the Center of the Earth is hot garbage. Once it fucking sucked. I got you. I got you. I'll look at chat. I'll be our chat boy today. Don't let Brantly fool you. It's not good at cross-ups because Brantly's bad at using it for cross-ups. That wasn't very nice. Oh, Brantly, you don't have audio. No. So everyone's hearing my snark, and they don't know why I'm being snarky. Is your microphone connected to your thing?
Test. I think we've got it now. The mic had decided to pick nothing. So
Yes, we can hear it. You're a little quiet though.
okay, I can't boost it any higher. So I guess I'll be loud. Do you want me to turn down the game volume?
You might be fine. You were quiet to me, but I also think I have everything kind of turned down anyway, so...
Okay, well, for those in chat, let me know if this is no good. As of right now, I don't know that I can max myself out any higher. I'm at 100%, so...
That's no good. You'd probably have to go into your settings, your actual settings, and fuck around with that. It's okay.
It's weird because normally I think I'm fine on audio, but then again, I would have been coming through on desktop audio. Well, that's interesting.
Okay. We got the okay that you sound all right.
Okay. Back to it. Alrighty. So order up. Noticing a little bit of slowdown too, so we might adjust things a little bit in a moment.
Your game is running fine from my perspective.
Okay. All right. And also because today is just a wonderful day of things. I didn't charge my phone well enough, so I might just die while we're streaming.
Brantly, you're incorrigible.
Yeah. Another round. Once the gun cylinder runs out of shots, it'll need to be reloaded. Mastering Dahlia's arsenal requires keeping it well stocked. The light punch version of another round gives Dahlia a full clip of her standard shot. The medium punch and high punch versions will add some special ingredients to the mix. More on those later. Another round is performed by inputting quarter circle back and punch. Alright. Besides filling the gun cylinder, the medium punch and high punch versions, or heavy punch versions, of another round give you some special ammo to play with. Medium punch loads the third shot with a random ammo type, and another round loads them in the third and sixth slots. Pay attention to the ammo indicator underneath Dahlia's portrait at the top of the screen to see which shots are loaded.
Different ammo types in the grenade launcher? What is this? Resident Evil 2? Ah! What a good joke, Grant.
Oh, by the way, before I was joking that, Order Up has a little exclamation mark on it. Did you listen to the Bedman starter guide?
I did.
We have official confirmation in a way of how to pronounce the character's name, which is Bedman.
I liked that whoever was doing it sounded so bored.
It's the Behemoth Typhoon person again.
I know. It's just great because I don't think the guy knows what he is voice acting for. I think he is just like there.
It's so authentic. Great. Oh, go ahead.
Also, all the names for Bedman, the attacks suck. Like the names, they're like E203 Gamma.
Call something, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun time.
Call 60, stuff like that.
It's gonna be great.
Yep. But it's okay because the fighting game community doesn't ever just use the number notation
we make shit up anyway. Yeah.
Okay. Notice how differently that special ammo type behaved from standard shot? Let's try a few more. Every time you perform another round, you're guaranteed to get special ammo types. Different special ammo types than the ones you got before. Variety is the spice of violence.
I think this game's about violence.
Rush Order. Dahlia can reduce the recovery period of another round with a well-timed input. This is called Rush Order, and it can often make another round recover in time to continue comboing. Perfect when you need a top-up in a pinch. Rush Order is performed by pressing Punch during another round. For this tutorial, Dahlia will flash to indicate the timing window for Rush Order. Oh, that's very helpful. Give it a try.
I don't... Are we allowed to show a character flashing on Twitch?
It's okay, she's old enough.
Okay.
Fire Shot. Fire in the hole. Fire Shot travels in a similar arc as Standard Shot, but will only explode when it reaches the floor. If hitting an opponent directly, it will briefly stun them before bouncing off to continue its descent. Dahlia's gun will be automatically reloaded with Fire Shot for this section. Alright. Oh, we're gonna go through all the ammo types.
This is gonna be a hot minute.
Buckshot. This one's my favorite. Bang! Buckshot's range is limited to the area immediately in front of Dahlia, but it packs a major punch. Its powerful blast sends opponents flying across the stage and bouncing off walls. Buckshot must also be blocked standing if Dahlia is airborne. Oh my god, it's an overhead. Dahlia's gun will be automatically loaded with it for this section. So I want to show you something. So I need to get us to the corner really quick. Okay, so I figured this little thing out. This is just a Brantly technique that's like probably not going to be helpful in real play, but anyways, I love it. So, you know the infinite prevention system in this game, right?
Yeah.
So if you try to use the same move too many times in a row, it will try to give the opponent a burst, right? So if I have just all buckshot, oh shoot, Cerebell is too heavy. But normally what can happen is that each buckshot, if the opponent's not hitting the ground, they'll wall bounce again, like it will refresh. So you can buckshot 3 times, they'll be at a distance, and they'll get a burst for it, right? If they burst bait, or if you burst bait them while you're like at a decent distance, like this, then you can essentially get them to burst bait, just like, you know, pop their burst at a distance while you're still just projectiling over here, and then get 3 more free ones out of it. There it is. Yeah, so if they were to burst erroneously, you know, or like, you know, panic before they fly back far enough, then you can get another set of them after that. No, that means that you have to kneecap yourself by only loading with buckshot. But anyways, I think that's funny. Okay.
Sounds like happy chaos, am I right? Am I right, friends?
Lightning Shot. Travels in a straight line unaffected by gravity. On impact, it will leave the opponent stunned in place for a short period of time. Dahlia's gun will be automatically loaded for this section.
I'm a big fan of the differing sound effects that we're going through.
Yeah.
I think...
Ice Shot. Freeze the opponent in their tracks with Ice Shot. Traveling in a similar arc as Standard Shot, this Frosty round will encase enemies in ice, leaving them helpless as they fall to the ground. This gives Dahlia ample time to set traps, load her gun, and plan her next move. Rail Shot. Rail Shot is a near-instant beam that stretches infinitely, but vanishes as quick as it appears. Great for a quick snipe. Dahlia's ammo will be loaded automatically. Fire, Ice, Lightning, and Standard Shot will all ricochet off the edge of the stage, coming down to the ground at a sharp angle. Learning each ammo type's unique properties is critical to using Dahlia's arsenal to its full potential. Tea Time and Tea Slip. For Tea Time, Dahlia sets out a large doily. How nice! The doily will land at different distances depending on the strength of the button used. Performing the same input with the same strength button as that of the placed doily will execute Tea Slip, teleporting Dahlia to the doily's location. Tea Times performed with quarter circle backwards kick. Teleports. If I remember correctly, her voice actor is someone that we've heard elsewhere. I don't remember if it's Faye Valentine, but she definitely gives me those like vibes. I love her voice. Dahlia can fake out opponents by doing T-slip feint. With a doily placed, perform the same input but hold the button down to give him the slip. Ooh, it doesn't use the one on the ground. Counter strike. Dahlia tests her opponent's metal by leaving herself wide open. But wait, it's actually a counterattack in disguise. Sneaky. The light kick version tracks in front of the opponent, while the medium kick version tracks behind them. The heavy kick version can counter projectiles, but can only be performed when a doily is placed. Counter strike is performed by inputting forward, down, forward, kick. Okay, she's gonna... She gets down. Aha!
Counter.
Oh, it's already have to put out the doily first. Oops. Is it asking for O to do the tea time? Wait. Can't get the input to come out.
Skill issue?
Thanks. Oh, I see. Or do I? Do I have to block it with... Nope. Okay, I see. So they were preventing me from using up the doily because they needed me to teleport to it, so okay. So if I have the doily out, coincidentally, and I use the heavy kick version of the counter, that will teleport me back to it, as opposed to doing a, actually like a counter attack. Empower. Dahlia feeds off the energy of her opponents as they struggle in the thick of battle. Using Empower, she can channel that energy to enhance some of her attacks, allowing her to dish out more damage, continue a combo, or lock down her opponent. Let's try it on for size. Empower is performed by inputting quarter circle forward, light punch, light kick. Ooh, is that a command grab? It is. Notice how she gets all glowy and staticky after Empower connects? This intense energy emanating from Dahlia indicates that she can discharge it with certain attacks. Now that we know how to charge up that energy, let's see how to release it. Dahlia's Empower energy can be used to augment the following attacks: standing heavy punch, crouching heavy punch, jumping heavy punch, and shakedown throw. After hitting with Empower, execute these attacks and hold heavy punch to do the enhanced version.
So I looked up Faye Valentine's voice actress, who is Wendy Lee. Does not look like she was in BlazBlue. She was... I didn't know she's Clover from Zero Escape.
Ah. Wait, so Wendy Lee is Black Dahlia? Or...
No, Wendy Lee is Faye Valentine.
In that case, I'm just curious who...
Black Valentine is? I mean...
Black Dahlia, yeah.
Black Dahlia. I will figure that out, but I do want to say that Wendy Lee, aka Faye Valentine, is also in High Guardian Spice, which I feel like we missed.
I do love Wendy Lee. I always get Wendy Lee confused with other people, but she is excellent.
I'm just a big fan of her work in High Guardian Spice. She plays the mom of the character.
Yeah, what's her name?
Yeah, I fucking don't remember. No, she plays the mom of the dwarf lady.
In addition to its larger attack area, the empowered version of Jump Heavy Punch comes out faster than the non-empowered version. This can make for some daunting pressure, which can be incredibly difficult to guard against after onslaught from the ground.
Oh, it is Wendy Lee. It just wasn't credited because... No, it was credited. You're right, it is Wendy Lee.
Hey!
Tight. It's just that I did not see it because Wendy Lee... Skullgirls does... I didn't see it at the start, but since it says she voices in Skullgirls, That's all the way down in 2012 when
I
the
gotcha.
game came out.
Yeah. Empower and the various attacks it augments unlock numerous combo routes strategies, but note that Dahlia can only store a single charge at a time. Go ahead.
No, sorry. My bad, Scott. Also, she played the bitch from I know that sounds mean, but that is what they describe her as. She plays the bitch character from Toradora and also the bird.
Oh, yeah. Is it Ami?
Yes.
Ami
yes.
and Inko-chan?
Yeah, which I think is funny.
Yeah. Stage hazard. Dahlia conjures a barrel out of nowhere and kicks it forward, knocking it into enemies as it rolls forward and dumps oil on the ground. This oil in the barrel itself can both be ignited with attacks that produce a flame. With the right spacing, opponents caught in the flames will be carried along with each successive explosion. A few attacks that can ignite the oil and barrel are Crouching Heavy Punch, Jumping Light Kick, and Order Up Fire Shot. Stage hazard is performed by inputting quarter circle forward 2 kicks, and consumes 1 level of tension. The distance the barrel travels depends on the combination of kick strengths used.
Time to start the party.
Nice.
Nice to meet you. Time to start the party.
The barrel itself can be hit with regular attacks, which will send it rolling along the floor to hit anything that gets in the way. Last Call makes a cocktail of destruction. This blockbuster gives Dahlia the freedom to load her gun's entire cylinder with any combination of shots she chooses. While the blockbuster is inactive, press up to 6 buttons to load the desired shot types. Each normal button corresponds to a different type of ammo. Light punch for standard, medium punch for buckshot, heavy punch for rail shot, light kick for fire shot, medium kick for ice shot, heavy kick for lightning shot. If Dahlia takes a bit too long to decide, she'll choose a standard shot instead of anything fancy. Last Call is performed by inputting quarter circle back, kick, 2 kicks, and consumes a level of tension. For this section, Dahlia's regular method for reloading her gun will be disabled.
Last call. I can't wait.
Oh, it's so satisfying.
Bottoms up. Someday, don't blink. Heal. What'll it be?
Guilty Gear 2?
It's so
Maybe
satisfying
she-
to load all those.
Maybe
Yes,
she
it's
voiced.
right. I think Wendy Lee was Valentine, and might have been Ramlethal. I might have that wrong, but
I think the voice actress for Biken was May. So there's like a really weird one.
And I know that Ramlethal's voice actress stepped down for Exerd to make sure that a woman of color could take the role, which was good to see. It was like a well-respectable move. And of course, the newest voice actress for Ramlethal is, in my opinion, perfect. So,
Don't like this.
don't like what?
That's what Ram says.
Oh, that's what she said. Yeah. Parting gift. Dahlia lobs a bundle of dynamite forward, which can stick to enemies and allies alike. Once placed, it'll stay put until Dahlia detonates it, but the explosive, or the character it's attached to, must be on the field for her to do so. It's performed by inputting quarter circle forward and 2 punches and consumes a level of tension. The explosion can then be detonated by inputting quarter circle forward 2 punches again, followed by any attack button. Note that the explosive will only attach to allies if the initial input includes heavy punch. That's nice, so that way you can control if it will go on friends or not.
Here, cat.
And then I can wait however long I want.
There's no escape.
Something funny there is that when you pull out the detonator, if you click the button, then yes, it will just explode right then. But if you want, you can let it wait, and it will start draining your tension. and basically act as the timer, but you can just let it rock for like 4 or 5 seconds. I think. Wow, Troy Baker was Soul in Guilty Gear 2 Overture. Oh my god. Yeah, I can see that.
And
Girls' Night. Dahlia calls her entourage of bunny girls to her aid, and each one of them arrives in the scene brandishing different weapons. See, the stream title wasn't lying. Each bunny behaves differently. The pistol bunny will keep her distance to get a clear shot. The knife bunny will continuously chase down the opponent, and the shotgun bunny will slowly approach while blasting anyone who dares come near. Dahlia has full freedom to move and attack while the bunnies are out. Girls' Night is performed by inputting quarter circle back 2 punches and consumes 3 levels of tension.
Oh, girl.
that seems like a fucking mess.
Each individual bunny will be temporarily stunned upon getting hit, and will flee the scene if they are hit enough times or if they run out of actions, whichever happens first. It's apple juice. Dahlia takes a swig and tosses her glass into the air. She prefers her juice on the stronger side. Any opponent attempting to attack might not be ready for that kind of flavor. It's apple juice is performed by inputting medium punch, light punch, back, light kick, medium kick. Though the command is somewhat unorthodox and requires slightly fast execution, don't rush it. Visualize the command, then input it with confidence.
Is that all you can show?
One and done. Perfect.
I didn't see any confidence in that. Try that again.
Oh, look at that ice cream cake. Literally just a big dollop of ice cream on top of the cake. Alright, so that is Dahlia's run through. I can't wait to fumble with her. Let's get into the story mode.
Dahlia is like the big villain, right?
She's one of them. So, she's like the sort of the big mercenary or sort of armed muscle of the Medici group, who is responsible for killing Cerebella's troop. So Cerebella and Black Dahlia are like explicitly enemies. And I think in the end of Peacock's story, she also goes and gets in Black Dahlia's way. I don't remember. But yeah, knowing back then when I was like, I was playing Peacock, and like I was like, this is my character. Seeing that Black
As a
Dahlia was gonna
bastard
be,
says.
what's that?
I said, as a bastard says.
Yeah. Knowing that Black Dahlia was gonna be another projectile character, I was like, I need this character in the game. And now she's here. So,
Black Dahlia.
here we go. Do you want to do any voices with the story stuff, or do you want me to just carry it?
Can I do terrible Italian accents?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Because this guy's name's Lorenzo, right?
Listen, everyone. I want you all to know who's listening to Familiar Territory right now. It's okay to be Italian. All right? It's really okay. You're fine.
I can kill her. It's me, Lorenzo. Kill her.
Chris Pratt? No, not him. You're doing a much better
What?
job than Alright.
Mr. Medici, please stay calm. You need to breathe.
Does that say nurse or nurse?
It said nurse.
Okay.
Oh, that's Lorenzo.
Get off me, you useless quack. I don't need oxygen. Mamma mia. I need someone to kill that alley cat misfortune. Kill that Skullgirl and kill everyone else who dare challenge the Medici Mafia.
All this yelling. I didn't save your life just for you to give yourself a heart attack.
Don't mock me, Dahlia. You call the state I'm in life? What do you think? You can rule my empire now? Who do you think can rule my empire now? The gabagool, the incompetent goons who couldn't even hold up one measly, mewling infant of a Skullgirl, that vulture Vitali in the Carnival of Vipers.
I'm looking closer at Lorenzo. Does he have one little, like, strand of anime hair on the side of his head hanging on? Or is that...
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Oh.
That's...
No, it's a bit of mozzarella.
Certainly, you don't think my rotting bones and flesh can restore the Medici Empire without the life, Jim, my youth, my mind, my body, they're all slipping away while I flee like a cockroach.
Hey, I have a story. The other day, I was in a building on campus at the place I work, and I found a cockroach. Grant knows where that is. And I caught it and I let it outside because I didn't have any confidence I could kill it.
Ugh. Ugh.
Don't worry, I used a bucket, so it was okay. Though
Cockroaches are... Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I will do that with spiders. I will do it with literally any other bug. If it's a cockroach, I'm pissed. I hate cockroaches. I hate them.
Yeah, it was.
I know that's not like a what's the word I'm looking for? It's not a hot take. Everyone hates cockroaches. There's not like a person that sees like a German cockroach and is like, ah, look at that little guy scurry around. Ain't he just the greatest? Not a single person is like that.
One of my students was like, me and my friends joked that they're looking for homes. They've been displaced. They've lost their way in life. Because apparently there's more. Anyways, I did that because I didn't want to get cockroach on my shoe and I wasn't sure if I could take it in a fight. Alright. Why, just hours ago. What?
You gave it mercy.
Yeah. Just hours ago, you were begging me to protect you. I can't be in two places at once. Of course, if you let me loose, it could be a different story. What's more important, Lorenzo? Your life or your revenge?
Ugh.
That's you, Lorenzo.
I know. I'm tweeting about
something.
I'm just tweeting about how people should come and listen to me do a terrible Italian accent. Revenge, fool! What do I need of a bodyguard now? I'm already a walking corpse. Why are you standing here when you could be killing everyone who wronged me?
Everyone, you say? Why, that's the most delicious job you've given me in ages.
Delicious like the ravioli.
Delicioso.
Nope, that's Spanish. That is wait. It might also be Italian. They're both Romance languages. Let's look up Italian delicious.
While you do that, I'll continue. Of course, I'm more than willing, but I can't promise there won't be collateral damage to your darling city.
It's delizioso.
Okay.
Fool.
Now say it in Italian. Say fool in Italian.
I know estupida is scremo, which is very close to slimo, which is Star Wars for fool.
And that makes me think of Screamo Graffiti from Super Mario Sunshine. Hi, Ballyhoo. Do you think Ballyhoo's Italian? Jesus Christ, we'll never finish this story.
Keep going.
Okay, it's you.
Oh, spare me a psychopathic delight, Dahlia. I don't give a damn what happens to the city. Kill the skull home, grind her bones to dust, and let me snort it like the cocaine. And as for misfortune... Don't you dare let her escape. Once I have the life gem back, I'll personally make her pay for every second of life she stole from me. Go on, make New Meridian your playground. Everyone needs a reminder with the Medici family. Without me, there is no law, no peace, and no city.
You certainly know how to make a girl happy, Lorenzo. Now,
you know, I could have done.
Yeah.
I could have done like a Godfather, like you know.
No, but you had to make it a pizza, so like.
I had to make it the pizza.
It's imperative that you make it the pizza. Don't forget to breathe while I'm out on the town. You can't live forever if you're already dead.
Don't you patronize me with your Fist of the North Star reference.
I am realizing too, we're now creating a canon in which my voice for Genius Beauty Night is just really as best as I can approximate for Black Dahlia. And then everyone who hears me roleplay knows I use that voice elsewhere too.
More oxygen. Quickly, he doesn't have long.
Fuck oxygen. I breathe nitrogen now.
I'm a nitrogen a life form.
I can't believe Mr. Big Boss said we could do anything we want. Ain't that grand? I know you've been waiting for this for ages, ma'am.
It's been so long since Lorenzo let me off my leash. I hardly know what to do. Ma'am, it's a Skullgirl. You don't get a chance like that every day. I'll admit the thought of a rematch does have me excited. She's gotten so feisty since our first encounter. Maybe this Skullgirl will finally prove as exciting as the one who gave me my smile. Perhaps there are still thrills left in this world. Let's find out, shall we?
Go get him, man! This is a rocket pack we swipe from the egrets. It only goes one way, so one little mistake and BAM! Your guts will be splattered all over what's left of Medici Tower.
I was kind of anticipating one of them to be, oh, Yusuke's only kidding. Shut up.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Take me to the edge. See, I have to save that voice for, like, the darling little girl who's in danger.
But isn't that
Or
the
Marie.
Skullgirl?
Yeah.
But she has a canon voice. I mean, everyone has a canon voice,
Yeah.
but, like, I don't know if Lorenzo does.
Shit.
Oh dear, is that all? I was hoping for an evening of thrills. What a disappointment.
Chills and automobiles.
You monster. I'll make you pay.
Now that's more like it. Thank goodness this won't be boring. Our last encounter was quite anticlimactic.
There were people underneath that tower. I was protecting them. And now they're all dead. Because of you.
Oh, don't tell me you stopped yourself from throwing the tower at Lorenzo so you could protect all those innocent people. You missed your chance to kill him, and now they're all dead anyway. Why, how simply hilarious!
How dare you treat people's lives like cheap toys? I'll stop the Medicis and their heartless killers, no matter what it takes.
Ooh, boss fight round 1?
Is this? It's the bad end. You're gonna take the Skullgirl, the Skull Heart, and then you're gonna have to fight everybody to keep it.
Ready for this?
Yeah. Buckshot, buckshot, buckshot.
Oh, I should pay more attention.
Buckshot, buckshot. You're getting your ass kicked.
I am.
Man, she's really bad at fighting Marie, because like all her stuff are supposed to be like traps and shit. And there you go. You found the laser button. A bee? Oh. Oh, a laser.
You gotta fill that with standard shots.
You should have filled it with buckshot.
Yeah. Oh god, am I gonna lose? I am.
Okay. Expect the chip.
I lost it. Well, that's what I get for trying to show off. Okay, let's try that again. That's embarrassing. That's okay.
It's embarrassing because you're bad.
Yeah.
You call
Do you
that-
feel better now?
Yeah, I'm having a good time. I mean, you are playing the villain, so like, I don't know.
shit. Oh my god, I'm on the wrong side.
I'm getting fucked.
I know I am. I tried to super jump.
Take your place.
Oh no.
Yes!
Yes!
You're playing Castlevania.
take
That was
this.
pretty clutch.
Oh, there's a different cake every time.
And not even get it.
Is that all? What a letdown. They simply don't make Skullgirls like they used to.
The fighting game community.
What a delightful expression you make in the depths of despair. Maybe you aren't so boring after all. I can still fight. I won't die until the last Mini-G burns with me. Really? Let's test that. Let me look into your eyes and see if your resolve is strong enough to defy death and become something more.
I'll be right back. Keep playing.
Okay. Oh well, I suppose not. Maybe you should have wished harder. Speak of the devil, no offense, but you didn't do a very good job of granting her wish, did you? She should have asked for a refund. My power is real. Anything you desire is possible. With sufficient imagination and sufficient purity. What do you desire, Dahlia? Let me think. Ah, I've got it. How about to not see you again for 7 years? Now, don't trouble yourself. I can grant that wish myself. Die, or whatever it is you do. Do not be so hasty. Is there truly nothing you desire? You live for the thrill of combat. I can make you young again, restore your broken body, and grant you immortality.
Brantly, you're doing the voice wrong.
What's the voice?
I'll tell you.
Okay. Truly, you can make me young and whole again.
Only possible to my power.
Oh,
Skullgirls.
the greatest ancient evil of this world is another Italian. Boring. I've already died once, and I'm closer every day to dying again. What part of me could you fix that won't only be destroyed again in the end? An old woman like me knows better than anyone that nothing lasts forever. That's what keeps it all interesting.
Strange! You who has lost so much only desire to gamble away with little... I don't know Grimm's voice. I never watched the Grim Adventures of Billy and Andy. What am I? Into cartoons? Not me!
I'm pretty sure he has a Jamaican accent. Like, come
It's
on,
kinda-
man. Like,
Is it, or is it kind of like... I feel like it's kind of like Transylvanian mixed with like... Here, let me look it up.
okay.
Like you said, we're not gonna get this.
Oh, was that you were trying to... Oh, I thought you were gonna just be like, everyone's Italian.
Everyone
Sorry, I
is
didn't
Italian.
get the bit.
No, everyone is Italian.
Okay.
That was my joke.
Okay,
Scott said I was hoping for a Grim voice.
Oh, okay.
For some reason, I looked it up, and the way that Google does videos now is that if it's a wiki, it will show you the advertisement video, and for this one, it's the Resident Evil 4 remake video.
Excellent. Fantastic. Do you want me to move on while you do your research, or?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't expect you to understand. You'd have to have something to lose, and then lose it all. to understand how thrilling the experience can be.
Oh, it is Jamaican. The voice actor is Jamaican.
There you go.
Hey.
Do you want to go back to voicing the Skull Heart? Do you want me to take it?
No, I'm gonna make him Italian.
Okay.
If what you desire is not power, money, or youth, why not spare me until you find what is you truly want? I can grant wishes even to the most twisted heart. Do you want the pizza with the good sauce?
Good sauce. Pray tell, what is the good sauce?
It's the sauce that's good, you fucking bitch.
Fuck yes. My fucking Skullgirl wish is to have 10 pizzas with the good sauce, and that's it. Take the rest to the fucking bank. The Skull Heart is begging me for its life. Oh, fine. Maybe you can entertain me a little longer. After all, you're what everyone but me wants. Perfect for baiting a trap that greedy little kitten Misfortune won't be able to resist. Oh, girl.
Is Misfortune like Knuckles?
Is Misfortune like Knuckles?
Yeah.
In what way?
Does she constantly get tricked into doing things that she doesn't want to?
No, she's more like Rouge the Bat. She's a jewel thief.
Okay.
But it just so happens that one of her missions got her killed, and I think everyone she works with killed.
Man, there's a lot of people who die and get everyone
Have
they
their
work with
family
killed.
Yeah.
It's a little weird that everyone's like, oh man, we gotta get the Skullgirl heart to become immortal. And it's like, there seems to be multiple ways to become immortal in this world.
Well, like, I think it's more so the wish that everyone wants. Like, the immortality is one thing, but it's usually like, I want to use my wish for something.
I want to use my wish to wish for more wishes. Is there rules against that in the Skull Heart?
I guarantee there. Well, I mean, you already get a lot of power, so, like, there's
Fair.
that.
Fair.
You called, ma'am? Buttercup, Bonnie, Killer. Secure the Skull Heart and take it back to the club.
Brantly, I'm a little disappointed that you didn't do all three voices at once.
Sorry, I'll work on it, boss. The rest of you, come with me. We're going to send out some invitations and whisper in a few choice ears. I want the whole city to know where to find the Skull Heart.
But ma'am, if we do that, just about every thug, cutthroat, parasite-ridden freak and murderer in the city's gonna head straight for us. And? You're a genius, Mistress Dahlia.
It's just too fantastic. Oh, it's gonna be so much fun.
There's gonna be so many people to murder.
So true, my darling little rabbits. At least I can count on all of you to not bore me.
Perhaps you girls aren't as empty of desire. Do you not idolize her? You earn all of her strength and respect her brutality. Oh, and wish and everything she can be yours.
What? Why would we want that what Miss Dahlia has? We're what Miss Dahlia has. Giving Miss Dahlia everything she wants, fighting and dying every day for Miss Dahlia. What else could a girl dream for?
Oh, Miss Dahlia.
Hold on one second.
Okay. Even our followers have no desire. They have barely more individuality than the Skullgirls' minions. How rare to see humans with such a purity of purpose.
There it is. It's porpoise.
Porpoise.
It's a type
It's
of
a dolphin. You see them in the ocean. They're dangerous. Don't touch. Send them into space. That's just the plot of Jesus Christ, Grant. We got through one fight. This is gonna be long. I'm back, girls. It's been too long since I had a night out on the town. Be a dear and clean the blood off this cape, will you?
Yes, ma'am.
Sowing mayhem is almost as fun as reaping it. It won't be long before misfortune falls into our lap.
I hope you learn too. Oh, that's you.
No, you. Oh, it is me. She's popped in. I hope you weren't too bored. Did you have fun tempting my bunnies?
Hardly. I thought you had been foolish to trust them, but I see you had no need to fear. Is there more?
Yeah.
They are empty of desire. They hardly seem human. What will you do to them?
I have done nothing at all to them. Usually. This world makes an endless supply of girls like them, with or without my help. The rest of the Medicis are all too happy to find a use for the broken unfortunates who end up at their door. But they prefer tools with enough left upstairs to manipulate. I, on the other hand, only want the ones who lost everything and still want to live, but don't care if they die. Turning them from broken dolls into adorable assassins is a little hobby of mine. It worked out so well in my case, I can't help but want to share the experience.
So this is all you desire, to share the nihilistic thrill of combat at the edge of life and death.
It's nihilistic, but sure.
That's an Italian.
It's so good to meet someone who understands. So few do, but my precious bunnies. Ma'am, someone's here for the Skull Heart. She looks like an undead minion, but she's pretty strong, and she's really, really mad.
You, Black Dahlia. I can't, I'll never forgive you.
My lady. Oh, do you want to do Leviathan? Just leave
My lady,
Liam O'Brien.
You must compose yourself. Without the Skullgirl, we cannot sustain ourselves much longer. Even to defeat that wretched fiend, the cost is too high. We fight for a greater purpose than revenge.
I know that, Leviathan. I know that, but... This monster killed Mom and Dad. She's the worst person who could possibly have the Skull Heart. We have to stop her now before she becomes another Skullgirl. Please, Leviathan. I know it's hard, but we have to keep fighting. I can't go back to sleep before we stop her.
You're not the ones I want, but I'm quite happy to play with you if you're bored. Whoever you are.
How dare you? Is that all you have to say, murderer?
Should I know you?
You killed me!
I kill a lot of people. I believe this is Sienna Squiggly Contiello, ma'am. You killed her and the rest of the Contiello family 14 years ago. Oh, Celine's birthday party! I remember now. I'll never forget the most lovely face your mother made when she saw your brains splattered all over her birthday cake.
You murderous, malicious matron of misery! I swear on my honor as a friend and heirloom of the Cortiellos, you will pay for what you have done.
You are beyond redemption. We won't let the Skull Heart fall into your hands.
Oh, I can't wait to see your face twisted in agony. How will you compare to your dearly departed mother? Want to see me watch the losers fight?
Black Dahlia's a bitch. And she's not even like, she's just super evil.
Oh, that's a lot of fire.
God, you playing Black Dahlia would be miserable. There's just so much. I wish Skullgirls had a dash macro.
It does. Well, it's 2 buttons. So what I do is, oh. Sorry, give me a second. Shit. I use light punch and heavy punch. So
It's the Scott Pilgrim versus the World movie.
yep.
What do you think?
Cool.
Or anime? Science Saru, baby. Yurei Deco, Space Dandy. Scott's hype. I literally, when my cousin Alex told me about it, and the first thing I did was send it to Scott. I was like, Scott's got to know about this right now.
Yeah. Okay. My, you've become someone quite interesting since I last killed you. You almost put up a good fight. If only the bastard with the controller could do a better job. What are you, shooting blanks? Fucking idiot.
No, I can't lose now. You made me a corpse, but I'll never let you hurt anyone. Again.
Power and purpose. I've given you so many gifts, but those stubborn fixations of yours have made you weak. Try again in 7 years. If I'm still around, I'll let you have another go at me for being such a good sport. Another one bites the
Jesus
dust.
Christ.
Yeah, this is Kill the Cast, the story mode.
Did this entertain you?
It certainly didn't bore me.
But did it fill your heart with joy? How do you compare with the first time she suffered at your hand? I know this was not the challenge you sought. You came nowhere close to that brink of desire.
Oh, I do admire your persistence. What should I wish for, then?
You are a mere bodyguard. Why not simply take control of the Medici yourself? Surely with power will come opportunity to find what you seek.
I can't imagine a bigger pain in my britches than running the Medici's bureaucracy myself. Think of my precious bunnies forced to give up their Tommy guns for typewriters. I couldn't do that to them.
So you fear not defeat, but fading away, and losing the edge you crave, yet the more powerful you become, the harder it is to reach. Your slide into boredom and obscurity will be inevitable, unless you correct it soon.
You can't make me give up just yet. The night is still young and the entertainment has barely begun. Ma'am, sorry to interrupt, but Mr. Vitali Medici is here. He says he has something urgent to discuss. Tell him I'm busy. As if Lorenzo's nagging wasn't bad enough, humoring his witless son is even more of a bore. You want to take him?
Here we go.
No, Dahlia. You're a busy woman, but I promise I'll make it worth your while. Sarabella, bring her out.
Oh my god, Oh, you know what? Maybe it wasn't Cerebella's troop that got killed by the Medici. Maybe she works with the Medici family. I don't remember. Anyways. Let's see. Oh, misfortune's always tough. Dahlia 2? Come on! What did I do to deserve the starring role in this 3-ring circus of whack jobs and killer clowns?
Shut your mouth, thief!
Well, look at what dragged in the cat. I almost fucked up my own line. I was the one who caught her, thank you very much. Don't forget that. Vitali or our deal. Eliza, wonderful to see you. We missed you at the ballroom brawl last Thursday. It was a rather grisly one. I'm sure you would have enjoyed it. I've been so busy with charity work recently, I haven't had the time to swing by. I do so love the entertainment you provide, but pleasure can come after business. And what sort of business do you have for me? Seems you already have the prize in hand. Isn't this the opportunity to curry dear daddy's favor, Vitali? I thought you'd want to hand her over personally.
What if I wasn't satisfied with my father's favor? What if I knew that the real reason he's so desperate to find this petty thief?
I just realized I looked down at Scott's chat. It's from outer space, and I've entirely lost the context. So I'm just gonna. The last thing I remember I was talking about was Scott Pilgrim, so I'm thinking of Scott Pilgrim from space. He has like Scott Pilgrim versus the world or whatever. You know, Scott Pilgrim the blank, Scott Pilgrim the movie, Scott Pilgrim the outer space. I see you're not entirely stupid.
I am entirely stupid. He's aged gracefully, so gracefully only a fool would think it was natural. Can you understand what it's like to become older than my own Dude, last time I saw him, he was not looking good. Well, he still doesn't deem me fit to rule. I'll age into senility. And while still languishing under his shadow.
It's a tragedy to think of Vitali's wasted talent. I think he'll do a much better job than that decrepit has been. This city is due for a new leader that understands the nuances of power. Why, Eliza, I didn't know you had such a soft spot for Vitali. What did he offer you exactly?
Is the Skull Heart or is it Marie? Because I think Marie is Cassandra Lee Morris.
Yeah.
But I don't think the Skull Heart itself has a voice.
Mm-hmm. At least I haven't heard it.
Also, doing Italian Ritsu sounds fucking hard.
I'm merely doing my civic duty, returning stolen goods. Vitale offering me a little trinket and control of the city's blood banks was a generosity that took me completely by surprise.
Oh, I bet there's got to be something where the Skull Heart speaks then. And it's probably her Kyuubi voice. Which is just her voice, but like kind of sinister.
Oh, of course, my dear. That trinket he promised you wouldn't happen to be the Skull Heart by any chance. I wouldn't have accepted, but he simply insisted on it. What a generous man Vitali is. So, you get the Skull Heart, Vitali gets the life gem, and Lorenzo gets a bullet. What do I get? Vitali and I have big plans. Big enough to entertain even you. Far grander in scale than Lorenzo could ever dream. A generous proposal, but it's ever so predictable. I could have recited your script word for word the moment you walked in the door.
Don't be stubborn, Dahlia. Name your price. I can match your wildest dreams. I know you have no true loyalty to my father.
Poor stupid Vitali. What a waste. If only Marcus had more flexibility in his moral compass, he might have come up with a proposal worth accepting.
A modest proposal, you might say, where we eat children.
Oh.
Marcus, I have accomplished far more than that cowardly.
And you've lost twice as much as you've gained. Smart leaders play the long game, and you don't have any room for the big picture in that inflated head of yours. Anyways, if the Medici's power is secure, what's left for me? New Meridian's a fun playground because we have to fight for it every day. I can't imagine how boring it would be with you lording over this city.
You're twisted! You actually like all this carnage? If Vitali was in charge, the whole city would be better off. We'd have peace. This isn't about fun.
I trained you well in combat, but you are still so naive. That's how Vitali likes them, I suppose. It'll be entertaining to see your face when you realize the truth, or perhaps you'll surprise me. Being defeated by my own student would be an amusing way to go. How
Black Dahlia
adorable.
has big Joker energy.
Are you actually picking a fight with us? You've lived a long time playing smart, Dahlia. Don't be stupid. I thought you'd understand me better than that, Eliza. You always struck me as an ambitious sort, but here you are slinking around with the lesser of two evils. Disappointing. Perhaps I should show you how I earned the name of the Crimson Scourge. Please do. I've always wanted a chance to paint the town red with you.
Do you have to fight all of them? Or both of them? Yeah.
Yep,
Okay.
you're on a team.
Everybody mind your marks. Action.
Almost interesting.
Scott and I talking mad about satire novels.
Last call. Real fool. Rise up. Impressive. Go now. Gorgeous
What's your questions about Eliza? Maybe I, someone who knows nothing about Skullgirls lore, can help you.
Just fumbling for. I couldn't find what the button was for. Shit, reloading.
Reload, reload, reload.
I keep forgetting that the teleport isn't activated with heavy kick. Okay. Give it
Why
up,
Mummy
you
inside
wretched
Mummy?
has been. What?
Scott asked why Mummy is inside Mummy. She is a mummy, and that's her body.
Yeah, she's got like, I think Sekhmet is a parasite, kind of like Leviathan is, and so it's living
also-
inside Eliza's body.
It's Leviathan, and then there's also
Villia's hair, yeah, Samson, and then Annie's Sagan rabbit is also a parasite. Give it up, you wretched has-been. As long as there's blood to drink, I am immortal. I'm positively brimming with youth compared to you, Eliza. I've known for a while your beauty regimen is delightfully unconventional. Ha! You knew my power and still thought you could beat me? I'll just take a sip and... What? Why isn't my blood returning to me? All down the drain. I won't bore you with the details of the plumbing, but this stage cleans the blood away in a jiffy. This isn't enough to kill me, Dahlia. I haven't survived for ages to die at the hands of a child like you. I'd have been disappointed if it was that easy. In the course of my long career, I've had to get creative when disposing of my more entertaining enemies. When all else fails, there's one standby that almost always works. Girls, see how hot she likes it, will you?
Dude, they're gonna burn the shit. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, my god. Oh, W plus M1 to death. I see she likes it around 2,100 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, Eliza, how feisty. Nothing less would do for you, would it? Ever since we first met, I've always wondered what expression you'd make in your last moments. Ah, the face of a dying immortal is everything I dreamed it would be.
Dahlia, be reasonable. I can give you a better deal. You can keep the skull heart. You can have the troop, vice versa. Sarabella, do whatever you want with them, but just listen.
Scott's a dangling grandpa moment. No, please take a good last look, Sarabella, at the real face of this man.
No! Vitale!
Ah, that felt wonderful. I've been waiting to do that for ages.
He doesn't even get a death seed.
No, he
just
doesn't.
dies.
Man, bad news. Miss Fortune's gone, and she stole the skull heart too.
Oh, my dear Bella, I couldn't even trust you to keep your quarry restrained. You need a thorough re-education, it seems. Go lock her up for a bit. We can let her stew while we reacquaint ourselves with that little thief. Perhaps I underestimated that feral. I wonder, is it pure luck? Or is that feisty little kitten more interesting than I gave her credit for? That's you.
If you destroy me, there will be no way to see your precious family ever again.
Shut up! A bunch of corpses ain't family. I don't need you. The whole world will be better off if I smash you to dust. Now, we can't have you breaking my new toy. Dahlia? Damn it! I thought I had a bigger lead. I'll take care of you after I smash this stupid thing for good. I'm afraid I can't let you do that, kitten. It's keeping me entertained, so I'd prefer the both of you back in one piece. Yeah, right! I remember exactly how many pieces you left me in last time. Don't try me! I wish you were dead, and I'd love to be the one to make it happen.
That could be alright.
But I don't wish that on you, so don't get any ideas. You know running won't do you any good, Ms. Fortune. Remember what happened the first time you tried? Yeah, chopping me up and throwing me in the river didn't work out so great for you either. Now did it? You can't keep this cat in a bag. I'm so glad you mentioned dismemberment. Since that was so unsuccessful last time, I've been spending my late hours thinking of some entertaining alternatives I might use on you. Haha, me and my big mouth. But I'm not going down without a fight. Music to my ears. It would have been so boring if I didn't get to take you back personally.
I simply can't
Time to kill Misfortune.
Yep.
again and again and again.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
Easy money. Rolling start. Shoot the money. Focus to bang. Body. Bang. Hey. Watch it up. Shot. Tension. Light. Ole.
That's fast.
Disappointing.
On to the next. This is positively fascinating. No matter how much I smash you to pieces and cut you to ribbons, you bounce right back, good as new. I should find fighting you terribly frustrating, but for some reason I just can't get enough. Damn it, don't toy with me! I don't care how long it takes. I'll make you pay for what you did to my family. Oh, you want to make me pay that badly? Why wait? You have the solution to all your problems right in your hands. The skull heart? Ha! You want me to take a wish on this thing? You're one crazy old lady. Go
I'm
ahead.
the Joker.
I'm the Joker, baby.
Why were you also Austin Powers?
I'm the Joker for women. Go ahead. No, I see what you mean. I don't know. I feel like there's internet posts that's like, it's the Joker baby, or I'm the Joker baby, or something like that.
Yeah,
Joker for
Ryan-
women's also another internet thing.
Ryan loves saying, I'm the Joker, baby.
Go ahead. It just might make you a bit more interesting than you are now. 2 Skullgirls in one day would be quite thrilling. Oh my god, she's just Komaeda. She's
Oh my
just
God.
Komaeda. I'll do anything to stop you, but I won't do that. Even if you beat me, even if you kill me for real, I'm not letting you or anyone else have this stupid skeleton factory. Oh, not on my watch.
Beemu.
Beemu.
Insipid mortal, I could have granted your every desire. Your family would have lived again if you had only wished upon me.
Ah, fuck, Grant. We did cringe moments. Sorry.
Oh.
Well, we'll make up for it with our bad boy segment.
Damn it! Shut up! You can't even decide which body part you want to look like. Don't try to make me decide how to use you. Can't stop missing my family, but I can't undo the past either. The good and the bad made me who I am today. That's how the Fishbone Gang raised me, to challenge the future head on. I have new friends to protect, and like hell I'm gonna risk them for a wish on some moldy, cursed skull.
This is unacceptable. Has every mortal lost their mind?
Truly is. Here we have like the genie in the bottle asking to be used, and everyone's like, "Fuck that shit! I'm not falling for this twisted metal garbage."
I know what happens.
Yeah, everyone in this game has played Twisted Metal on the PlayStation.
Poor little thing. Is it your day? So, Misfortune, despite suffering the agony of dismemberment and the brutal heartache of losing your loved ones, you still cling to your morals. Oh, darling, I rather like this attitude of yours. I wonder how long it can last. How many times can I kill you before you give in and reveal how boring you really are? Can you do it without your precious immortality? Can you stay interesting all the way to the very end? Sorry, lady. I got places to be. I'm not gonna be the sideshow in your freaky death circus. Dumb luck isn't gonna save you this time, darling. Are you sure? I'm pretty lucky. We've been here a while and everyone in New Meridian is looking for the Skull Heart. Oh, goodness! Are you truly betting some dim-witted hero or thug is going to swoop out of the sky and accidentally save you just by sheer coincidence? I haven't had a laugh like this in ages!
Here comes
It's
Beowulf.
Beowulf. It's 100% Beowulf.
Beowulf, right?
I guess it is kind of funny, but what if it actually happened? You'd feel pretty dumb, wouldn't you? Beep boop, Skull Heart energy
Oh.
detected, capturing suspected Skull Heart bearer.
Robofortune, not Beowulf.
What? Seriously? I was joking! Wait, why do you look like me?
It's a really good face.
Target 1 and Target 2 acquired, executing high-velocity departure protocols. Oh, no you don't! No one is that lucky while I'm around! Oh no! Beep boop, oh shit. Target 1 lost. Error. Launch sequence cannot be cancelled. Liftoff commencing. One million deaths won't be enough for you tonight, Misfortune. I can't believe her blind luck. Back to square one yet again. What's this feeling? Lost again to nothing more than a freak coincidence, but I can't stop smiling. We've been had, girls. Until Misfortune starts living up to her name, we've got our work cut out for us. I'm positively furious. Scour the city for any leads on who or what could have made such a thing. On it, ma'am.
Wait, do we know who made Miss Robofortune?
I think she might be a Lab 8 invention. I don't remember entirely, but I think it's the same lab that made Peacock. And speaking of lore, I think that Black Dahlia killed Peacock and Marie's family, and then I'm pretty sure Peacock is the way she is because of
Black Dahlia.
Yeah, and that's why I remember her having a face-off with Black Dahlia in her post-credits. Or like post-Skullgirls part.
Miss Dahlia's in such a good mood now. I wonder what happened. Automo, can I get your eyes on something?
Yeah. How do you do an Italian robot voice?
You just have to keep your intonation flat.
Yes,
Yeah, it's gonna sound pretty normal until we get a longer sentence. I managed to blow this chunk off that thing that snatched misfortune away. Take it apart and see if you can't figure out who built it.
righto, I'll have this jug sorted out in a jiffy. Mamma mia, I make the good sauce.
The good sauce is just oil, just crude oil.
You are truly enjoying yourself.
Of course I am. It's been a long time since my dance card was so full, and the best is yet to come. I suppose... let's see. I suppose to something like you, a 7-year blip is nothing. For me, the limbo between thrills is nothing short of agony itself.
I am very well acquainted with the desperation of mortals. In fact, one could say it's inextricable from my very existence. Yet, even after ages upon ages, I have fallen short of finding a mortal whose desires are yet sufficient to complete my purpose. Such time weighs upon even a timeless existence as myself.
Ah, a kindred spirit. I never expected to have so much in common with a heart so heartless. We're both dependent on humans to either surprise or disappoint us. Wholly apart from their existence, yet without them, we have nothing.
You speak as if you aren't one yourself.
Do you think of me as human? I believe I crossed the line some time ago, both physically and otherwise.
Spiritually. You are fascinated by others, but have no desire to make a wish for yourself. What a fascinating form of selflessness. A demon not unlike the saint.
A saint would give you the same problem, wouldn't they? Someone with a truly pure heart would never make a wish on you.
Ha! You are more clever than most who make wishes. But such a paradox defies my existence.
Funny I should have a reason to remember Celine Contiello today. She was as pure and gentle a soul as one can find in this world, but in the moment she wished on you, I saw a woman so desperate to cling to the family and life she knew, that she was willing to gamble it all. I would so love to see a face like that again. It would be the closest thing to seeing what my own face looked like the moment before a previous Skullgirl of yours made it into my permanent smile.
This is why you are drawn to misfortune. For all that she's been through, for all she's endured, she has not changed. She did not make a wish.
When I feel over the brink myself, I realized there was nothing in this world that mattered but seeing that moment again. Or when I fell over the brink myself. Misfortune is still clinging to the edge, but she just hasn't been pushed far enough. Eventually she'll see the true face of this world, and when she does, she'll make the same face I have.
Yet she remains true.
You think it's possible? You're surprisingly optimistic about human nature.
I am a skull. I am in the head of everybody. In fact, you long to be proven wrong, do you not? For reasons you do not understand.
Reading my mind again.
Only your heart.
Well, if it turns out that misfortune exceeds both our expectations, I will make a wish on you.
Amusing, but you have no wish, do you not?
You never know. Perhaps I'll think of something that surprises both of us.
If we can't think of a wish, we can wish for a big feast. And we can throw a party.
I'm sorry to interrupt, ma'am, but the guest list is filling up and they all want a piece of the skull heart.
I suppose this will have to do for entertainment while Automo finds us a lead on misfortune. Bucky, please introduce our guests. Roger, ma'am. First up is Valentine. She's a nurse, she's a ninja, she's an ASG agent as deadly as this, thematically inconsistent. If it isn't the infamous Black Dahlia. I heard one of the old ASG models fell in with the Medici, but that was decades ago. Still kicking, I see, but not for long. Interesting. Let's see if the labs have come up with something that can compete with an old model like me.
Hey, listen up, idiots. Do you actually want to live past tonight? Then stop squabbling and pay attention because... Another one! Oh goodness, she's noisy! This girl mostly matches the description of Marcus's daughter, a schoolgirl named Philia. Something's off about her though, probably the parasite infecting her hair and brain. For the last time, it's Fukua. F-U-K-U-A. Man, I thought that hourglass-waisted chick... I told that hourglass-waisted chick this was a waste of time. No one ever listens to me until it's too late. Yes, we've heard it before. She's real underdog, but don't underestimate her. Now, I don't know how this last one got through the door, but this is the Detective Big Band, a smooth cyborg with a heart of gold. Oh, I remember this one. Officer Birdland, how have you been since your early retirement?
Now there's a tune I haven't heard in a while. Wouldn't mind if I never heard it again, but fate has a funny way of reprising itself when you at least want to hear it.
Still on the same beat. Don't you ever tire of it? A thankless job and they keep churning out new models to replace us. Why not give it my side a try?
No thanks, Dahlia. I don't think the two of us will ever jive on definition. I like the beat I'm on just fine.
Okay, reverse labs made for proportion. Gotcha. Sorry that took me so long to come back to chat.
Poor Ben. You still don't understand, even after all these years. Like the rest of those naive ASG agents who thought defeating the Skullgirl would make them a hero. Nearly dying cured me of that naivete, and replaced it with something far more fulfilling, as it should have for you.
I've always wondered if you had any in my early retirement. No room for a good cop in a city dirty with Medici money. Still, I didn't end up anything like you.
And you're a fool, and you'll be one until you die for the last time. Still caught up in romantic fantasies about good and evil, when the only thing that matters is the life or death edge of combat. I deluded myself into thinking there was any sort of difference between the two, until the Skullgirl ripped my body apart and taught me my true self. I played Persona 4, I know what this is all about. That Skullgirl was free. She didn't couch her pleasure in the self-justification of the wicked or the righteous. She just took what she wanted, living on the edge of life and death. That's the truth of this world. The only difference is who buckles underneath it, and who has the strength to overcome this world and with their will.
Nice monologue. Can't say I care about all that, though. No offense, but I know where I stand. Sounds to me like you're the one who isn't quite sure. I don't need a reason to do the right thing. But if I see those faces twisted in fear, doubt sets in, don't it? Maybe you start to think you're just a too big goon with delusions of grandeur, not the true face of evil.
Interesting deduction, Detective. Why don't I test that resolve of yours? We'll see if that hypothesis proves true. Listen to me, damn it. You all love to hear yourselves talk, but when the end of the world comes, you won't be. Goodness, sweetie, how you go on? I'm beyond bored. This is gonna take forever. Alright, it's your lucky day. I'll fight all three of you at once. Maybe then you'll actually stand a chance at entertaining me. All too happy to bring you into retirement. Geriatric care isn't my specialty, but I'm something of a generalist. The rest of you better keep up.
I've got a bigger bone to pick with you than her, Valentine, but I'll let it slide until after we clean this up.
Wait. Enough! I have time for fighting, not squabbling.
Here goes.
Why don't you work for me instead? You'd be quite fetching in a bunny suit.
Gentlemen, it's showtime!
Watch it, huh? Hurrah! You wish. Venting! Ripjaw! Lucky! Another round! Heal! A classic! Bullseye! Ready for your shots?
Oh, you almost got. But alas, you didn't get got.
It's gonna go right through that.
Nice, nice.
There's no escape.
Oh no, it's gonna be it!
Ah, she gotcha.
Okay, gotta try again.
Can't give up now.
I'm something of an amateur surgeon myself. Allow me to demonstrate.
This battle is all in the mind. Showtime.
Ready for your shot. Don't blink. Bullseye. You fool. I can't wait. What'll it be? Not bad.
Nice grab.
Oh crap.
So is Fukua's joke that she knows something but she never gets to talk?
I guess so, yeah. I'll take that.
We take those.
Yep. That's you.
Damn. I always hope I'd end with a good crescendo, not a dirge.
Poor Ben. You really should have retired when you had the chance.
Call me sentimental, but no matter how old I get, I never get tired of fighting for what's right.
I certainly haven't tired of fighting, but I no longer have that insufferable attitude you do. I don't know how you've held on to it this long.
Now here I thought your favorite thing was watching what people do when they're just about to fall off the edge. I've given some of them will turn out like me instead of you. It's a given.
You can't fool me. You're afraid. Won't it be bitter to die not knowing what will happen next?
Well, you never know when the show's over. Woke up thinking it might not be today. I woke up thinking it might be today anyway. You got whatever you got. Me, I've got a little bit of hope.
He's boring me. Get him out of my sight. Ma'am, are you sure? I'll let you postpone your date with Destiny, Ben. I don't want you to die before I wipe that expression off your face. And clean up the rest of these while you're at it. One day he'll get it. Everyone will get it. I'll make them understand.
Mamma mia, boss, sorry to interrupt, but I've analyzed the parts from the machine you fought earlier. It seems to have made by some chap in the ASG labs.
I like to think that they tried to program it to be Italian, but they just failed miserably, so it will just, like, you know, like, say, like, Italian phrases, but totally not in the accent. Actually, you know what? I don't know if Automo is, like, a robot or, like, a modified person or a what.
There's not really a difference.
I don't know much about Automo's story. But I guess that's fair. Really? How did you find that out?
I dare say someone's probably chuffed about their work. Many pieces have Lab 0, H, and V, and D etched into them.
Oh my god, chuffed. So he's like, what, British?
I dare say someone's probably chuffed about their work. Many pieces have... God.
You can... We don't have to actually do the British accent if you don't want. I know it's... You know... Doesn't feel good in the mouth. Lab 0. There is no Lab 0. What is going on? Oh, is it a siren? Ma'am, that ninja's nurse radio is ringing. She was an ASG agent, wasn't she? Well, now's the perfect chance to see if they've got a certain feral kitten in their hands. Give it here. They've changed the model since the last time I used one of these things.
Is this an old person doesn't know phones joke?
Maybe. Why wouldn't that be the right button? Oh yeah, it is. Ma'am, I think the green button is... You take care of it. I haven't the time to fuss with it. Of course, ma'am. Live in 3, 2, 1. Brain drain. Do you want to check brain drain?
Valentine, where are you? You were supposed to rendezvous with RoboFortune about a half an hour ago.
I'm sorry. The nurse is currently unavailable. If you'd like what's left of her, I can arrange for her to be delivered in one of her own body bags.
Who did this? How did you get this frequency?
Have I been so easily forgotten? I was once the pride and joy of the ASG.
Now I understand. Valentine failed. I presume this is Black Dahlia.
Black Dahlia. Delilah's a different character. She's guilty.
Oh, fuck.
Black
Sorry,
Dahlia.
I'm really excited for the Guilty Gear game. You get my drift, right?
Oh, Scott points out, Fukua is Philia if you shift your fingers over on the keyboard. I love that.
Pretty good.
Oh, good. I'm glad we don't have to waste time with introductions. You know who I am, and I don't care who you are. You have something that belongs to me, and I have something you want.
A feral with an extremely high tolerance for damage. I previously used as a template for one of my less reliable minions. If you want her more than the Skull Heart, we have a deal.
One of my girls will provide you the coordinates. Be here in 1 hour. This is perfect, ma'am. You'll have the chance to get back Miss Fortune, kill whoever kidnapped her, and keep the Skull Heart too. It'll be a perfect double cross. Wait, what if he already knows we're gonna kill him? Maybe it's just what he wants, and we're heading right into a trap.
Come on, don't be stupid.
Obviously, he knows we know, and knows we know he knows. So he'll let his guard down, assuming that we know he knows we know he knows. Oh, I get it. Wait, no I don't. Miss Dahlia, what's the real plan? Girls, this is why I always tell you to keep things simple. Why waste effort trying to divine if this is a trap when there's a much easier answer?
What's that, ma'am?
We'll just kill him the second we get what we want, no matter what he does.
Oh, Miss Dahlia, you're a genius.
Right on time. I was just attending to my lesbian cavalcade. I was somewhat hoping I might see Dr. Geiger again. After all, one of his own former agents is about to deliver the skull heart to ASG Labs on a silver platter. Unless the good doctor is no more.
Dr. Geiger's status is of no concern. Those who no longer active agents. Dahlia, you gave your pass up long ago, and quite gladly, as I recall.
Here I was hoping we could have a friendly chat.
Do you have the skull heart?
Do you have misfortune?
Robo Fortune, if you would.
Presenting trade offer. I really didn't want to do this twice in one day. I didn't even want to do it once.
I confess to some degree of my suspicion as to why you believe this exchange worthwhile. An alley cat for wish-granting device is a trade so generous you'll forgive me for not assuming you do not intend to kill me immediately afterwards.
Perish the thought! The Medici reputation is at stake.
The Medici reputation is what I'm worried about. I cannot make an exchange without knowing the full terms of this deal, and it's not an intelligent decision, you understand.
Is it really so strange that I'd want an exceptionally interesting plaything? A man of your intelligence should be able to guess what motivates me.
I am more familiar than you know with the illogical desires that motivate you, so familiar in fact that there must be something exceptional about the specimen for you to go these lengths for.
We're really speeding through this now as best we can.
I'm Gundam. Her combat ability is surprising when certain but otherwise mediocre. I have in fact been observing this one for a while. Valentine recommended her as a blueprint to test an upcoming project of mine, but creating a robot duplicate to surpass her was a trivial challenge. I failed to see what purpose the original now serves.
What the Medici want, the Medici get. This is all the logic you need to understand, darling.
To this Medici business, I knew the interest was not simply personal. Lorenzo's bodyguard is one of the traffic and artifact he has covered for years for two-bit thief. Even if you are not motivated by sound decision-making, he is.
You're gonna start beatboxing this out soon. You're gonna Eminem it. Then why don't you tell me what's so special about her? But make it snappy. Lorenzo would do more than kill to get her back, so I wouldn't make him wait much longer.
I assume that has something to do with her inability to die, a very rare trait, one so rare that I cannot think of another individual in New Meridian who shares it. Someone who has avoided assassination and possible murder a number of times while remaining the prime of his life for a suspicious number of decades.
Oh dear, and I've spent years making sure there isn't enough evidence left behind for anyone to discover the truth about Lorenzo.
Be glad there are few intelligences of my caliber in the city have more than passing interest in the fifth extension for the reasons I will not elaborate on. So misfortune soul, that explains it, but not how. So she has nothing of value on her person, unless that's it. Robo Fortune, run, trash compactor sequence.
Engaging. Oh my god! No! That's brutal.
Left gen, of course, but how did she manage to assimilate it into her flesh? It certainly merits further research.
What is this reminding me of? Oh, he really is Tuxedo Mask. I don't believe it.
Oh my god.
You killed her.
Apologies for depriving you of the pleasure. Simply more efficient. Jesus Christ. This is a miserable. I'm afraid this altered terms of a deal of pity. This could have been solved with a little honesty earlier. This is not the outcome I expected. Misfortune has no chance of exceeding our expectations now.
You fool!
What?
I was going to kill her! I was going to be the one who saw her face as she suffered. Boring, 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 it's all so boring! You impertinent brain in a jar, you can't imagine what you've deprived me of. A short-sighted fool like you could never understand. I won't even enjoy this, but I'm going to have to take my time, so you can properly understand what you've stolen from me!
Now that's the Black Dahlia I remember. I assume the battle to death will be unavoidable. Luckily, I've come prepared. Pain will rub a fortune. This ASG project is long overdue for decommissioning. Get rid of her and bring her back to Skullgirls. I bet Black Dahlia wishes for misfortune to come back to life. I bet that's the shocking. The shocking shocked.
I'm getting a taste of my own medicine so hard right now. Oh, what am I doing? Beam. God. Okay.
Alright, now you just have to perfect pain wheel.
Oh shit, I put the wrong one. Ah shit. Yeah, it wasn't happening. Black Dahlia is really tough without practice.
What?
Because I can't, like, Annie can combo for days, right? I can just push buttons and succeed. But with Black Dahlia, I have to build up all my damage with traps.
Right.
Shit, combo in the air very well. Alright, that's better. That was supposed to be a grab, but it's a hit. There we go. Oh.
Brain drain dies too.
Yep.
How could miscalculate fire? No, stay away. My decades of research cannot die with me. What will satisfy you, sadist?
Sadist? None of this gives me joy. When I carve up your precious gray matter piece by piece, then you'll understand what it means to truly lose something.
I should have let you die when I had the chance. I saw a potential in you I wish wiser never to see realized.
Do I know you? My memory isn't what it used to be, and neither will yours when I'm finished.
I do not fear death. Losing my research is another matter, however. If you will not listen to reason, I am prepared to accept a temporary setback. Farewell. Erstwhile prototype. Assuming you survive this, I will ensure my next body is sufficiently prepared to deal with you permanently.
What? Explode. Ma'am! Miss Dahlia, are you alright? Dear, I should have expected a trick at the last moment. I'll accept the promise of a future playdate in return for you ruining this one. Not a fair trade, but what could be these days. Bunnies, inform Lorenzo we have the life gem.
Nah. Not the outcome either of us waits for, yet you succeed!
This disappointment is all too familiar. If I couldn't bear it in stride, I wouldn't have lasted this long. Perhaps the days this world can surprise me are no longer. With my power, I've claimed victory once again, and once again I'm left with nothing. Yet if I could imagine a wish that would fulfill this gnawing desire, I might be tempted to make one at this point. I'm almost as desperate as that young girl you were so recently tempted.
The wishes of the desperate are predictable and foolish. I wonder if you want to make a wish, Dahlia. I wonder if it'd be more interesting than another desperate girl hoping her selfishness might make the world right again.
Oh. It was in fact a strand of hair.
Sorry. Well done, Dahlia.
You know, it's okay coming from him.
Dahlia. What? No cutting quip! I give you permission to paint the town red, and for what I have heard you all but ran out of paint. Are you not sufficiently entertained?
The evening started out so promising, but by the end it was simply routine.
The price for being too good at your job, Dahlia. You've surprised my expectations once again.
I've barely met my own.
Insatiable, not a bad trait in someone like you. Cheer up, old girl. With my life dream returned and the skull heart in my possession, we can set our sights much higher than we've ever have. It's time to take a shot at the throne of the Canopy Kingdom, and from there, who knows? Chances for the rest of your limits are over and over, after things have settled down here, of course.
Perhaps I'll have a chance to die in combat before I die of boredom.
Is that truly the most entertaining future you can imagine, Dahlia? Man, I'm bad at reading. Business as usual, back to being a dog so rarely let off her leash. He let you free for the first time in years, and it was a string of one disappointment after another.
Perhaps the world simply no longer has the chance to surprise me.
You do not believe this, and are you still not alive at this moment? Continuing to take one step after another, despite your heart's wraith and what other humans might call despair? Does that not prove you still have hope?
Oh my god, it is Komaeda.
Dahlia, where is the gym? Stop mumbling to that skull. Of course you can go back to Lorenzo and continue to let time take your chances from you, but surely, given all the risk you take, why not take a chance on me, the lovable Skullheart? I come in a marketable plush.
Your life gem, Mr. Medici.
Finally, there is no man, woman, or force in the earth that can best Lorenzo Medici.
Trans people are a force, it's true. You certainly are persistent. What makes you think my wish will be so entertaining?
She who is pure of heart will have her wish granted by the Skullheart, though many whispers this none understand what true purity is. Wishing cheats the outcome, undoes the good it sets out to do. How can a world be fixed on such an intervention? It cannot. You must bridge that contradiction. Oh, and the Skullheart as well. It might be more trouble than it's worth, but I can put it to you somehow. You're no different, Dahlia. You have no desire to save others, nor do you harbor selfish material desires. You feel true ecstasy when mortals overcome their pain and become stronger than ever before. Their triumphs and failures are both beautiful to you, and you do not desire to fix them. Dahlia, pay attention. Don't make me lose my patience. You understand this world is a lie, and the only truth is what is gambled out every day by struggling mortals. Well, on the 1,000,000,001 chance that you understand the truth of this world, all I ask is this. Black Dahlia, what is the pure wish of your pure-tempered soul? Dahlia, what's taking so long? The Skullheart, now!
Shut up! I'm thinking, Lorenzo!
Women can't think. Why?
Aren't you dead? Oh, right, the life gem. I'll take that. Now that's finally taken care of. Don't interrupt me while I'm thinking.
Ma'am?
I know, dear, it's awfully inconvenient, but do keep quiet for a moment while I sort this out. Or you're next. Understood? I want to face the truth of myself, and I know I was right to throw everything away, to live for nothing but the thrill, and know that nothing else exists. And I want everyone to face that truth, and come away knowing that their true selves are. I'd like to see that smile that was... I like to see the smile that was carved in me on every face. So they know and understand who they really are and what this world really is.
Everyone, not just yourself.
It has no meaning if it's just for me, does it? I want everyone to know the same joy I do.
I want everyone to be jokers. Yes, that is enough for me. The day you wish for exists. I was born solely for this purpose of bringing it about. I have no joy, no hope, and no purpose for this one. Yes, consider me entertained. Goodbye, Dahlia. I am no longer needed in the world you wish into existence. Your pure heart's wish is granted. Come and witness the world's true shape. What if it's just the title screen? It just takes you back to the title screen. It's like, that's it. You found it.
What new expressions will I see? Every moment is glorious. There's a surprise around every corner. Death is everywhere.
Isn't Miss Dahlia so happy?
Oh no, that's the wrong one.
Isn't Miss Dahlia so happy?
She's so gorgeous when she smiles.
Die, 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 die!
This is it, girls. Now how long can we last? Don't wear yourselves out too quickly. We have to last at least until the goddess descends. I'm sure to die, but what if I'm a match for them too? Oh, I can't wait to see. And that's it. Hooray!
It's the Joker ending.
Yeah, it's the Joker, baby. Woo! Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and skip the credits since we've seen them before.
Man, the fucking misfortune.
There's more. Oh my god, these are the actual
They are in a
goddesses of
video
the
game!
world. No, it's... it's not that they're in a video game, it's just that, Venus is one of the, like, I think 3 goddesses of the Skullgirls world, so she's talking right now. Behind you? Wait, there's ammo over there. Come on, use your grenades. What are you saving them for? Slow down, stop backseating.
They are in a video game.
Okay, I doubted you. This
They-
is the last
the
level.
star-
Come on, you're about to beat it. Careful, don't... See, they're just as bad at this game as I am. What happened? We were just getting to the good part. You kicked the console. What? That time it could have been me. You were the one sitting next to it. That timeline had a lot of promise, too. Please tell me you saved before that fight. I don't know if I can find a 1 in a billion possibility so easily again. You're kidding me. I've never seen how it ends, and we were so close. Dude, look, she's got the wide GameCube Wavebird controller with the keyboard in it.
She does.
Come on, just start a new game. We can beat it this time. That game gives me motion sickness. I'm taking a break. Something relaxing this time, like an RPG.
They boot up.
Indivisible. Or what do you think?
Yeah, I was thinking of Indivisible.
Please, no. RPGs are so boring. You always stop right at the end game and grind out side quests instead of just finishing it. Just thinking about it makes me antsy. Can't stand being cooped up playing games. I'm going out. Oh, Dahlia is a reference to Doom when they're on the pile and everything. That's amazing.
That's so funny.
Ow?
They turned that world into a fucking video game.
Oh my god, she really is using the keyboard pad. There's nowhere for us to go as long as we're stuck here.
I'm not gonna let that stop me. This prison's getting weaker every day. Someday there'll be a crack big enough for me to slip through. Besides, what kind of sister would I be if I made you do all the work? So come on, it'll be fun. Maybe later. Suit yourself, but don't you at least want to peek at the real world? It's more interesting than RPGs.
I miss it, but
I don't know. Hey, don't sulk. I know you tried your best. We're getting closer. One day we'll walk in the sun together again and no one will be able to stop us. I miss the sun, too. But if you'd seen what's waiting after the credits, you wouldn't want the game to end either. Is it really so bad to be stuck here? We're stuck together?
something getting to the real world coming out analogy. We beat it! Yay! It's done. So yeah, we are way over our usual time for streams, so we'll end it here. Next time we'll probably play Maiden Spell, do a little bit of head-to-head.
Yeah. I'll kick your ass. I'm too good at video games.
Apparently my Skullgirl skills are rusty enough. I honestly don't have any confidence in winning in Maiden Spell. And you are very good at video games. I will always give you that.
Do we want...
Yeah, go ahead. What?
I was gonna ask, we'll talk about this later. This is a personal conversation.
Well, where can people find us if they want to see more?
Yeah, you want to find us? You want to come find us in some other places? You can follow us on Twitch if you haven't. We play games weekly and maybe bi-weekly once the servers to the Guilty Gear stream works.
Yeah.
And then I'll do some Guilty Gear. Mm-hmm. You can follow us on Twitch in the link. Or you can follow us on YouTube and listen to us talk about anime. We actually just did our Gundam Witch from Mercury review, and it is doing better than usual. We're not, like, super popular, but it got us 2 subscribers, and it has 100 views.
Yeah, if you're interested at all in Gundam or lesbians, then go check out that video.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
It's good,
Next
and
up, we'll
I
probably
like it.
review Inspector too. So-
Inspector 2! Peggle! 2!
I didn't even mean it like that, but yeah.
Have a good night, everyone.
See us there.
Or don't! We are not your dads.
Hold on, I'm fumbling the end stream.